did you know that babies can pop their joints?
In the womb?
That's from what I've been told.
Holy crap.
So never have I ever blamed pregnancy hormones when I was actually just being feral.
I haven't. I was pretty humble about it. I was like, yeah. I typically only get feral when I'm pregnant, though. She hates me for that. She like rolls her eyes at me all the time. Alicia, love me. Who's that girl? I sing a lot. Okay, listen, is it just me or does Alicia look like a babe? Like, she is a literal babe. Like, she's babylicious. She looks like the... So, you know Napoleon Dynamite? So, Alicia looks like the popular girl in Napoleon Dynamite tonight, especially. I think it's the ponytail. It's the things.
I feel like I look like a Taylor Swift groupie.
She looks so cute. Tell her she looks so cute in the comments.
Welcome to Waddling After Dark,
where we eat snacks and talk about things.
Talk about real things.
Talk about all the things.
Unhinged things.
All the things.
So tonight's episode is going to be a little different. I had an idea to do Never Have I Ever.
Alicia's our planner, so she's been dying. She's been sitting on this for like 2 weeks because I've been out with bronchitis. So
because she's been ghosting me.
Dude, I've been so sick. I feel so guilty.
So tonight we're going to do pregnancy edition. And if you guys happen to like this, come back because we'll do a motherhood and a postpartum because I don't think any edition is ever going to be anything but
It's going to be so
Unhinged.
fun. I'm pretty excited about this, honestly.
So what we're going to do, and I hope you guys will play along. If you guys hear something that you relate to, comment down below.
Put a little hand emoji, like raise your hand. Hey, girl.
Yes.
That's me.
Never Have I Ever pregnancy edition.
Ooh. So our hands are up.
And if we haven't done it, we'll put our hands down. Okay.
And we'll probably get sick of this by question 5.
Never have I ever cried because someone ate the food I was saving.
I've definitely cried.
Actually, it wasn't even the food I was saving. When I worked at the fire department, I craved blue raspberry Airheads, and so I put them in the pantry, and everybody knew they were mine until this rookie came in.
Oh no!
And he
rookie.
grabbed it, and he was sitting at the counter eating it, and everybody was like,
"He's dead."
And they're like, "You just touched her Airheads," and he just looked at me, and I had to be very, very nice because I was clearing them, and I'm like, "It's okay. You can have it."
It's not okay, but it's okay.
So when he left, I went into the thing and I grabbed him and put in my book bag.
Stingy. I like it. Spicy. Okay. Never have I ever sent my partner to the store for one thing and they came back with the wrong thing and I considered divorce. Sorry, Josh.
Yes. What was the thing you sent him for?
You know, I don't remember, but I know it's happened. Actually, recently.
I think it still happens and you're not even pregnant.
Here, this is a not pregnancy edition. So I'm sick, AF, and I say, I need you to stop at Walgreens and pick me up Sudafed behind the counter. And he said, I asked him, and they said they didn't have it. And I was like, thanks. He did bring me 2 of them, though, to choose from. They were both wrong, but they worked. They did. I mean, it worked-ish. Just not as good as the actual one would do.
Oh, my goodness.
He is forgiven and he is loved, okay? He didn't get hurt that time.
Never have I ever peed a little from laughing, sneezing, coughing, or just existing while pregnant. This still happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't go away.
I just told Alicia that I peed myself this morning from coughing. Literally. And I've been working on my pelvic floor for a very long time, and that shocked me this morning. I was literally in the bathroom, and I coughed. And I freaking peed on myself. What the heck? But yeah.
Dang it.
Stupid freaking pregnancy bladder. Never have I ever Googled, is it normal if my baby moves like a tiny WWE wrestler at 3 a.m.?
I don't think I ever did.
I mean, not like specifically that, but I've Googled, is it normal? Sorry. Is it normal for them to be like crazy? I know for a fact I did that with Evie, so...
I'm trying to remember if I ever did.
I didn't use those specific words, but yeah.
Never have I ever woke up my partner in the middle of the night because the baby kicked and they needed to feel it right now.
I've never done that.
No, I woke him up because he was peacefully sleeping.
I couldn't.
I'm spiteful.
I was about to say, Alicia's
kicked him and woke him up.
Alicia's petty.
If you're over there snoring,
I
and
will.
I'm being kicked in the ribs.
If I have a hip cramp, You bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be as loud as I can about. So I one time, very pregnant, I stepped on a tack and it completely went into my foot. And I was so quiet about it. And I told Josh about it the next day. He's like, I didn't even hear you. I was like, that doesn't make me feel better. Like, I kind of want to hit you right now. Because, like, I felt very loud and I was like, I'm sorry if I woke you up.
Okay, let's disregard the fact that I have a medical license because this is purely neglect, but I used to get so mad at my husband for sleeping peacefully that I would walk over to him and I would slam off his CPAP machine just for it to suck up his face and I'd turn it back on. So he'd wake up in the morning and have a round ring around his face and he'd wake up, he's like, why did you do, and he didn't wake up when I turned it off, and so like it would suck to his face. So he'd go to work where he was teaching a bunch of kids and they'd be like, Mr. Traeger, what's wrong with your face? He's like, stop talking to me. Because like I would get so mad and I would just
Does he know?
He knew. Yeah, because he would wake up, he's like, did you slam it off again, really? And everyone would be like, why do you have this ring around your face? And it would be like that all day long.
Oh, you are petty.
I was petty.
Never have I ever eaten something ridiculous at 2 a.m. and blamed it on the baby. I haven't eaten anything ridiculous.
I had Takis and pickle juice.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
One of these days, I'm going to get you to try it and you'll be like, oh my God, this is actually really good.
No, I think that's really weird.
Takis and pickle juice, I swear to God, it's like the best thing ever. Never have I ever blamed pregnancy hormones when I was actually just being feral.
I haven't. I was pretty humble about it. I was like, yeah, I typically only get feral when I'm pregnant, though. She hates me for that. She like rolls her eyes at me all the time. Alicia, love me.
Because she's just this
I'm not perfect. I'm not.
Wife that doesn't get mad at her husband.
I do get mad.
And I'm just like,
I swear I do.
I'm just like, fuck you. I'm going to be a bitch today. And guess what? You made me this way.
I'm not the norm, okay? I'm not the norm. I grew up in a very household that has made me very chill. There's very few things that actually piss me off. Ask Josh. But when they do piss me off.
There's few-ish things that piss me off, but
I've
been with this man since I was 15. He just knows which buttons to push.
Yeah, Josh.
So he knows what's coming.
He does. He also knows which buttons to push.
And when I'm pregnant, that's why all my freaking kids look like him. It's because each pregnancy he may piss me off more and more.
Probably. Yeah, especially Rosie. You only get one girl and then she looks just like her dad. That's some crap.
I know.
Never have I ever cried over something completely unhinged. Like a commercial, a dog video, or a sandwich.
All three.
I've cried hard, man. I cried so hard. I know I told you about this before, but there's this robot movie.
Yes.
Where, like, they're like, I don't know. He's like, I want to call him like AI. It was AI before AI was thing. And this guy, or this robot, he's got feelings. And they're like being so mean to him. And I'm like, you have to turn this off. I can't watch anymore. And like, Josh like got mad because like he couldn't fix it. It was so funny. It was very funny. Because I was boo-hoo crying. Couldn't watch The Walking Dead while I was pregnant because I cried a lot. Yeah. I cried a lot, especially like in the arms. I can't watch this.
I cried because I wanted a chicken fried steak that my dad makes, and my husband tried his very hardest to make it, and I cried because it still wasn't made right. So the very next day, my dad made it, and I said, don't ever try to make it again because you didn't make it right.
You don't do it right. You do anything right. That's so funny.
Never have I ever waddled so aggressively. Strangers asked if I needed help. I have such a funny story now I'm thinking about it. So this was like the week before I went on maternity leave when I was working as a paramedic. And I did not show with him very much, but I could feel it everywhere. Colin.
Oh, I bet. He was like all up in there.
With Colin, like I felt him, but I still didn't show. Like people didn't believe that I was 37 weeks pregnant. They're almost 37 weeks pregnant when I had him. But I just remember being on this one call one time, and I got out of the ambulance fine. Did everything great. We loaded up the person, and I just remember. Actually, I think it was a call cancel. So I think what happened is we got a refusal, and I just remember walking back to the truck because I had to get back in. I just looked at it because I couldn't figure out how I was going to get my leg up on that step.
Oh, I've done that.
And get my butt up there. And so the police officer comes up by him. He's like, are you good? I was like, yeah. He's like, do you need a boost? And I'm like, yeah. So after that call, I was like, I went to my chief and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I said, that was hard.
Yeah.
And so I went on maternity leave like right after
That's
that.
so funny. Never have I ever farted in public and prayed everyone assumed it was my husband.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't fart, so. Oh, man. She's going to punch me one of these days.
She rage baits me. That's what she does. That's what she lives for.
She's a boy mom.
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't fart. I'm just saying I don't do it in public. And if I do, I'm usually going to make sure there's a kid next to me so that somebody thinks it's them. Because who's not going to believe that little toddler's over there trying to take a dump?
Ripping it up.
Yeah. Never have I ever been so out of breath from rolling out of bed. Oh, my God. Those last few weeks when you're like,
so done. It's like even rolling from one side to another is an Olympic sport. Like, it's so hard. So no, I'm with you. I struggled. Never have I ever dropped something on the floor and seriously considered leaving it forever. I've definitely done that.
If I couldn't pick it up with my toes, I didn't need it.
Yeah, there was a few times I just left it.
Never have I ever.
Arm up!
Oh.
I told you we was going to get tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Never have I ever tried to put socks or shoes on and question every life decision that led to that moment.
I have. No,
I was about to say, you're a damn liar. Because that's where Uggs come into play.
Slip-ons, flip-flops, all the things. Just don't have a baby in the middle of winter. That's all the best advice I can give you.
And then during summertime, flip-flops.
Yeah, seriously. And dresses. It's like the best part about being pregnant.
I never did the dresses.
Really? I love the dresses.
I didn't like looking like a circus tent. I
loved it. I had the cutest bump, man. Cutest bump.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, she's seen me. She's seen all my little bumpies.
Mm-hmm.
My humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. Check it out. And she did check me out.
I did.
Yep. On my insides. That sounded dirty, though. I meant it like ultrasound. Anyways, never have I ever smelled food from across the house like a bloodhound. I definitely have. So, like, what you making? Or Josh will make food, and I'll be like, what you got there? He's like, do you want it? And I'll be like, I feel bad. But I'll be like, yeah, I'll take it.
So there was this one time we went to the beach, and at this point, we didn't rent a beach house. We were in a duplex, and I'll never forget, I was sitting outside, and somebody was frying something, and I'm just sitting there. Everybody's trying to talk to me, but you could not get my attention because I can smell something frying, and I'm sitting there looking around, and I don't know what came over me, but I looked over and I said, are you guys cooking something down there? They're like, yeah, they're frying something. And I was like, how do you make it? And they're like, oh, well, we brought it from home. And I was like, oh. So I walked away, and then 30 minutes later, they came up with the plate. They're like, this is for the pregnant girl. She just seemed like she was really, really hungry. And I was like, oh, my God, thank you. Did not share with anybody.
Yeah, pregnancy makes you a little selfish. You're like, because I'm normally a sharer, and I normally wouldn't have taken Josh's food, but I tell you what, he makes the best food when I'm pregnant. And I'm like, damn, that looks good.
See, Tim makes these crazy ass concoctions. Like he'll mix stuff together where you're like, oh my God. And he'll be like, do you want it? I'm like, no. And then I'll take a bite of it. I'm like,
yeah, I'll take it.
Never have I ever had pregnancy gas so powerful that it could qualify as a weather event. I probably, maybe, possibly. I don't know. By the third or fourth pregnancy, I don't think I care anymore.
Yeah. I don't fart, so. I was waiting.
We're gonna get Josh in here, okay?
Go ahead and ask him. When you leave, ask him.
I'll ask him.
She'll report back.
I'll report back later.
Never have I ever forgotten why I walked in a room and then blamed pregnancy brain. 100% every day. Still do it. Yeah, still to this day, mom brain.
As long as you have kids, it's still a valid excuse.
Yeah.
Never have I ever had a baby kick my bladder mid-conversation and suddenly needed to sprint to the bathroom. Yes.
Literally. Be like, excuse me.
Yes.
Never have I ever snapped at my partner and then immediately asked them to bring a snack. I've definitely done that. I'm about to do that right now.
Never have I ever eaten my partner's food and then told them the baby did it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, pregnancy makes you a little selfish. To be fair, like you're carrying a whole human, so, you know.
You're building a whole nervous system.
Literally. Bones. Never have I ever tried to shave while pregnant and gave up halfway because I couldn't see anything. I actually started using a mirror towards the end. Or just like feeling but most of the time I just gave up. Actually, my last baby, I just went to get waxed. It was 10 out of 10. Highly
I've
recommend.
heard people do that.
It's great. It really is great.
Never have I ever Googled a symptom and convinced myself that I was either in labor or dying.
Hold on.
Over and over and
Yeah,
over.
I've done that like a million times.
Why do you think we have this podcast? Because we know what Google does.
Dude, Google's the best and the worst. Both. Never have I ever rolled out of bed like a turtle stuck on its back.
I still feel that way sometimes. My back goes out all the time.
Yeah, sciatica sometimes will come and kick you in the butt, or like your epidural spot. Like I've heard that. I don't personally have that, but I have heard people have that issue.
Never have I ever fallen asleep during a pregnancy class. Dads were looking at you.
I haven't.
No. I also never took a pregnancy class. So.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Josh did it with me.
I mean, I think we looked at YouTube videos, but
yeah, well, so I had to do it. I had to for the birthing center. So it was actually really great. I actually truly highly recommend anybody who is pregnant, even like if you've never done it before or you have other kids. I mean, I think it's truly it's very informational.
Yeah.
Like you learn about the phases of pregnancy and everything. So yeah, no, I think it's great.
Never have I ever had pregnancy noises come out of my body that sounded like a haunted house. Put your arm down. Right now. Now.
Can it be a labor noise?
Put your arm down.
Okay, sorry. I don't understand that. Like gas?
No, like, moving.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like not understanding. I'm like, I don't understand like what this is trying to say. So I didn't understand the question.
Like creaking,
yes,
cracking,
I've definitely
popping.
creaked and cracked. For sure. The pregnancy pop, have you ever had the pop in your stomach and you're like, I think my water just broke, but like there's not a leak? Yeah, that's the weirdest thing in the whole world. They say that's your baby's like ligaments. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Did you know that babies can pop their joints?
In the womb?
That's what I've been told.
Holy crap.
So my IOB told me that sometimes people can feel their baby's
I've heard
joints popping, which is crazy because technically they're all like flexible cartilage. Yeah. But he said that sometimes parents will feel like pops and they'll freak out and it'll actually just be the baby.
Water. Yeah.
So I wonder if that's actually true though, but it's kind of a crazy concept to think that like it echoes so much that you hear it.
Never have I ever farted in bed and pretended to be asleep. Alicia's stinky. No, I don't fart, so. Oh, Alicia.
Are you saying that you've never Dutch ovened your husband?
Never. Ask him. I am a lady, Alicia.
Never have I ever moaned while trying to stand up and scared everybody in the room.
Yes. Yeah, I've definitely done that. Like a whoo or something, you know? Like a hee-haw. Yeah, definitely hurts. All right, Waddlers, be honest. If you've ever done any of these, leave it in the comments.
Because pregnancy is magical as well as snack-fueled, gassy, and chaos.
Catch you next time.
Bye.